Welcome back, Birdman Drug Stories. We have a special report, breaking news report. As you can see on the thumbnail that I made real quick earlier today, P. Diddy, formerly known as Puff Daddy, formerly known as Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Puff Daddy Combs, has been raided. Not one of his houses or mansions, I should not call them houses, they are mansions, have been simultaneously raided, I believe, in Miami, Florida, LA, in New York. So he's had a triple raid for Diddy's mansions by the Homeland Security. Welcome back to Birdman Drug Stories on this Monday night. I'm gonna play a little something here for you guys while you're checking in. Hit the like button, send a little link out, but we got a little something for you to tune in right here. We also have a special guest. Welcome back. Comments up in the house out there from Tennessee. We got Tennessee.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, what's up with these allegations you're seeing in the news here?
I mean, allegations. Diddy's been accused of many things for many years. I'm talking decades worth of dirt, decades worth of whispers and rumors, weirdo stuff, violent stuff. Of course, the whole Tupac thing. He was been said to have been involved in that, and that's dating back to what, the 90s. And the 90s, were a long time ago. Even though I'm old, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. The 90s were a long time ago, and Diddy's been doing dirt the whole time.
Well, there was that thing about Cassie that got squashed real quick.
She was hooking up with the trainer that he was paying for, and that caused things to go south. That's what I've been researching this.
Also, what was me and you talking about earlier? Gene Deal. What is the deal with Gene Deal, guys? It's like his whole career is bent on destroying Diddy's reputation even further.
Well, I think between Gene Deal and between Keefe D, Diddy's been triple rated. Let's check out this little clip right here. Listen into this 1 second.
Starting with that dramatic situation happening as we speak in both LA and Miami Beach at the homes of Sean Diddy Combs. You know him as Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, big-time rapper, big-time producer, big-time superstar. And now the feds at his houses in both locations. This is a live look right now. On the left, that's West Coast, that's LA. On the right, that's Miami Beach. You're looking
simultaneous raids. They had the footage of both the mansions being raided at the exact same time. So, I mean, I don't really remember ever hearing a celebrity's house where they hit multiple of their mansions at the same time. Do you remember of anything like that ever?
Sounds like some federal shit to me.
Well, it was Homeland Security.
That's some serious federal things, Birdman. This ain't no simple warrant served at your front door from the local sheriff. I mean,
No.
They're attacking all these properties simultaneously. My outlook is I'm thinking, as of yet, thus so far, without evidence or anything shown or proven, maybe his name was put next to something, and that's probably why. He'll buy his way out of this, I'm sure. We don't even know the details yet. Has the news said anything?
I mean, he's been buying his way out of stuff for his whole life. I think this might be the end of the road because never has, even all the times he almost got caught up, he never did get caught up, right? Think about it. Remember Shine? Do you remember the rapper Shine?
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is some surviving Diddy stuff right here, the rapper Shine, they were in a club. He was kind of protecting P. Diddy. P. Diddy essentially let Shine take the rap.
Shine did 10 years over him.
Yeah, and Diddy got away scot-free.
And was not compensated
and he left Shine in there. Shine came out with not beef with him, but he wasn't happy about the way he was treated, when he came out. And Diddy forgot about him, left him for dead. He kind of
just over that little stunt alone, J-Lo ended up leaving him over that. Remember? She was dating him when that happened.
J-Lo
said, "You ain't putting my name next to that shit," and she dumped his ass. I mean,
it ended his rap career too. So Shine's rap career, when he went to jail for all those years, man, he was hot back in the day. He was a big name. He was he was supposed to replace Biggie on the Bad Boy label, and instead he replaced Biggie out with another dead end dream. As Biggie went down, he was associated with P. Diddy. They got in the beef with the West Coast, and Diddy was accused in the Tupac killing too. If you think about it, they said that he paid $1 million bounty to Keefe D. He's supposed to give it to to Von Zip, a guy named Von Zip. He's supposed to give Von Zip $1 million to give to Keefe D. It was a check, right? The check never got to Keefe D. The check only made it to Von Zip. Von Zip allegedly ran up on the plug and took that money, right? So he took the payout for the Tupac killing from Diddy, but that never, even though Keefe D was out there, got himself locked up in jail. Diddy never really got arrested for any of that Tupac stuff. I don't think they had enough for it to stick. Just hearsay.
Yeah. I know you didn't ask me, but is there a way that I can cast the stuff about P. Diddy today? If I bring a screen up, can we watch that? Can you pull it up? Let's see this real quick because I haven't seen anything of this, Birdman.
Just pull it up in the backstage, Jerry. I'll pull it right up. Welcome back.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to live. I'd say live radio, live TV. Welcome back to live YouTube. Welcome back to the P. Diddy breaking news update. We got some weirdo stuff going on. So we're going way back to the Tupac murder, right? We're after the Tupac murder. You had the Shine thing. Shine did all his years for him. After that, let's not forget about Usher. He's been alleged to be diddling Usher. You know what I mean? Usher was one of his many victims. Other than Usher being one of his many victims, also Meek Mill. Did you hear about the Meek Mill thing, Cree?
No, not at all.
So Meek Mill, there's a video. I'll pull it up after. I'll pull it up after as well. Or maybe you could pull it up. There's a video. There's a video of he's poolside with Meek Mill, right? So you got Meek Mill, and Meek Mill is poolside, and Diddy, I think, is recording him, right? He's out there, and basically Diddy's like calling Meek Mill daddy, and then like making Meek Mill feel uncomfortable.
There's
and
been so many times P. Diddy's been saying some perverted shit to other dudes. That is not new news.
It's not new news, man. But I'm telling you, I think Diddy was. That
motherfucker's bisexual or something. He's a little fruity.
Well, that goes without saying. Remember, 50 Cent was always talking about the fruity ass scenarios he caught himself in.
He said, "You want to take me shopping for furniture?" Remember that?
Did you ever see Diddy be like, "Oh, he's like, you never partied with me," and dude was like, "Oh, we partied." What time was but we never really partied. Like he always says some weirdo creep shit.
Yeah, 50 Cent said. That man, that first time he tried to like really hang on me, he was like offering to take me shopping for furniture. He's like, taking me shopping for furniture? What am I, some little bitch or something?
All right, we got that pulled up right there.
All right, here we go.
The guys on the ground down there, the heavily armed officers that made their way inside, they actually are kind of just milling about or holding the perimeter, as it would be. The non-essential, you can see them making their way back over to these armored vehicles, probably doing a little
crazy. That's a lot.
What they saw in any type of these situations, it really is, you've got these armored officers that go in first, but I would venture to say the investigators or the people that know what they're looking for probably still out there on the streets, and they're waiting for that all clear to make sure that there is absolutely nobody on this property. And again, this is just a precaution. They don't want to have any kind of issues. Maybe somebody's hiding still, maybe just scared, and it doesn't have to be nefarious, and just because they don't know what's going on, and they just don't want to have somebody pop out of a closet or a bathroom or any one of these rooms while they're doing that investigation, and then other problems can ensue. So that's
hey, Birdman, how much money you want to bet P. Diddy wasn't at any of those three locations at all?
I mean, I didn't see an arrest photo. I'll tell you that. I mean, is he at large? Did they get him?
He's probably. I
don't even know. I was at work all day today, so like I caught the news while I was at work, and I haven't looked into it much. I got out of work, I came home, and I went live. Talk about is he at large, or they must be looking for him, or do you think he turned himself in? Can we get a live update? Do you want to do a Google search and see like if they're looking for him? I wonder what happened.
Yeah, if I'm P. Diddy rich, you ain't gonna catch me on planet Earth nowhere.
I don't think I didn't see no arrest photo. I didn't see a mugshot. The mugshot
I'll be on
Mars everywhere.
Would you say you want to look up P. Diddy whereabouts?
Yeah, is he on the run? If they raided three of your houses, or they must be looking for him. They're not just raiding your houses and not trying to arrest P. Diddy. I mean, have you ever heard of a scenario where they're raiding three houses simultaneously and they're not looking to arrest the owner of all three houses who's implicated in all these horrific
probably
crimes?
In Belize somewhere. Who the fuck knows?
They got Homeland Security looking for him, dogs. Homeland Securities will put this together. It's like some next level. It's not even like a Tupac murder thing. This is like they were talking, I think, some type of trafficking, human trafficking, some weirdo creep shit, some like real.
As of yet, there's no information about where he is or where he was during these said raids. Like I said, this is just news that trended on account of the police were involved. you're probably not going to hear anything except for it'll be coming from Diddy's lawyer or a press conference of Diddy's. My next thought is there's going to be breaking news probably in the next 6 to 5 hours about he's caught somewhere. Like, motherfucker, you're not going to get raided and not being expected to be wanted for questioning. Like, they're going to have some things to ask you when they see you in person, Sean. Okay. So that's going to be the next breaking news, Birdman.
Now, if it's a normal person, if it's me and my place gets raided, like I got either go.
Well, we're poor. They'll catch us one of two places.
Oh, I mean, I have to go on the run. I'd have to go on the run until they catch. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to turn yourself in.
I'd be gone. You wouldn't catch me. I'd be long gone.
All right, but a normal
I'd be off
person,
the grid.
Like me or you, we're gonna either turn ourselves in or just go on the run until you get caught, which probably wouldn't be all that long because we don't have P. Diddy money. But if you did have P. Diddy money, do you think he must have got tipped off knowing that this was coming? If he's not at any of the three houses, granted, could be on business anywhere in the world. It's P. Diddy.
He's probably just so busy. He can't afford to have this happen to him while he's on watch. He's that important and busy.
I mean, do you think they're looking for
he's overseas?
Or do you think they're looking to apprehend him?
Listen, if anybody's that important or got clout or money or power, you better believe they have power and pull somewhere. He probably got tipped off. He already made a point to be overseas weeks before this indictment hit, right? And
do you think he knew it was coming?
He's probably in a country that can't illegally extradite him.
Do you think he was tipped off? Do you think he was tipped off and knew it was coming?
Yes. He's got too much money. He's a billionaire. Too many people on the payroll. Too many people on the payroll, dude. Use your imagination. Police, I mean, come on now. It don't take nothing from a favor of somebody that wouldn't mind having fucking 18 grand handed just to say yay or nay, whether a cop was going to show up this week or not, or indefinitely. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. And, you know, on top of that, who fucking knows? Who knows?
Do you think they're looking for him to arrest him right now?
He's probably got an apartment
like a manhunt or no?
It's probably not. Now that they have, okay, look, since they made the raid on the properties, it's now publicly known. There is now an active search and retrieve for Mr. Combs. You're not going to get away or around from that. They can't help it if he's overseas in a country that won't let him go due to what's it called? I just said the damn word. But like Snowden, he's in Russia. They can't extradite. They can't extradite P. Diddy from France or something unless it's that major of an ordeal, but no one has released details of how major it is. We haven't seen reports of a marshal's bulletin. Have you seen a marshal's bulletin look out for P. Diddy?
No.
That'll come in the next few days, I feel like.
All right, I have here Meek Mill poolside. You see that?
Play it up.
You see that? That's Meek Mill poolside. This is some other weirdo, creepo P. Diddy shit. I have another video too. I made a short about it before I came on, where he's with Usher. It's Usher, Kevin Hart, and P. Diddy. This was years ago, and they're saying some weirdo creep shit in that. So we're gonna get into all that. First, let's get to Kevin Hart right here. I'm sorry, not Kevin Hart. Meek Mill. You kind of look short like Kevin Hart right here. Meek Mill.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah. My first thought was simple. Wait.
And then Diddy basically makes Meek Mill call him daddy back.
Wait. Drop with a little bit of love, but
all right, I have a worse one. That's him going poolside. He calls him daddy, and then Meek Mill calls him daddy back. But I guess Puff Daddy's old name was Puff Daddy, so you know what I mean. Birdman drug stories. Yeah, we're doing P. Diddy special Jarro Happiness.
His name is Sean Combs.
This guy's confused. Are you lost in YouTube there? Jarro Happiness? You out here just lost and scrolling? I get it. Drop a like, buddy. All right, I got a short that I made. This is way better than that Meek Mill video. This one is bad. This is Usher, Kevin Hart, and P. Diddy talking about, now, I think P. Diddy helped raise Usher. What do you call it? Like a foster kid? I don't know. He helped raise him, but watch this shit.
Playing. I just fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Playing.
So even Kevin Hart was like, yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? He said that when Usher was 10 years old, 10, and he helped raise him. This is like a known fact. You can look this up. So when Usher was 10 years old, that P. Diddy would have him over, like crashing at the mansion in New York or whatever. And he's like, I'm going to make a big star out of you, Usher, blah, blah. And that when they were 10, that they used to wrestle in the mornings over the Frosted Flakes when Usher was 10. Did you hear the part of the video where he said he's 10? Remember, you're 10? You're wrestling when you're 10 with Usher? P. Diddy's a grown-ass man at that point. He ain't 10. P. Diddy wasn't 10 wrestling a 10-year-old Usher. It wasn't 10-year-old on 10-year-old wrestling. It was 10-year-old Usher and old-ass P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Weirdo shit.
Well, I mean, now you're getting into like, are we covering his arrest or are we covering his record?
All of it. The arrest is just.
I mean, this is not new news. The guy's a pervo. Like, I don't know. Like, this was a long time coming. And then you know what? Like you said something very interesting earlier. You had mentioned with the whole thing about Keefy D coming out. This could be Keefy D related with the Tupac. Maybe they just needed some more time to really check out Keefy D's story and assure that this supposed monies, give it to Zip, that was intercepted, ripped off, whoever. You heard the story. Yeah. Keefy D told us the whole story, right? Well, I mean, anyway, what I'm saying is if there is a way they can concrete-wise put P. Diddy next to Keefy D's story, that in itself could simply implicate him to the Tupac murder, okay? Indictment City, here we come. Or, based on the shit from Gene Deal, the Cassie allegations getting squashed and smothered, this could have been a long time coming on that front. I mean, you said that this raid was over some sex trafficking.
Yeah, by Homeland Security.
I'm so used to hearing so much dog-ass shit about P. Diddy that if you put the words sex trafficking next to any allegations with him accusingly, it's almost like full-on believable because, like, there's too much I hear, like you say. Like, there's too much out there.
No, there's nothing on the whereabouts. I'm scrolling YouTube right now, and there's nothing on the whereabouts of P. Diddy right now. It's not, he hasn't made a statement. He ain't been arrested. The
guy went cuckoo. He lost his mind some time ago. Did you remember, like, a Halloween or two ago, he dressed up as Heath Ledger's Joker, and he was, like, enjoying himself. Let me see, Birdman. Can I pull that up? If I pull the video up? You could tell the guy, I think he's driven to insanity at this point.
He's lost it a long time ago, bro. He's done a lot of drugs. This is Birdman drug stories. I'll tell you what, P. Diddy has done a lot of drugs. He's known for drugging people that you would hang out with.
Can I pull a video up backstage really quick?
Yeah, pull it
up. Give me just a motherfuck second.
So yeah, Diddy is
this really is some alarming shit.
He's known for all that. He's known for drugging people. That's what he talks. Oh, you ain't never partied with me, but we ain't never really partied. He'll drug dudes with like ecstasy and cocaine, and then make an offer, and he takes them out to the back room and he Diddy's them.
Pull up P. Diddy Ledger backstage.
But
pussy, yeah. You nigga.
This is P. Diddy having fun, dressed up as Heath Ledger's Batman.
That's P. Diddy dressed as Heath Ledger Joker.
I don't full-on dress, but in full-on mental character. Check this out.
What?
Yeah, him.
What's going on? It's InstaSnap TV with another exclusive. Diddy got into an altercation last night on Halloween with Power series actor Michael J. Ferguson. We don't know for sure what led up to it, but allegedly Diddy was annoying Michael with the Joker acting. It appears Michael was ready to throw hands with Diddy, who he thought was just some random guy. Diddy looked like he was ready too for a second. Then Michael realized who he was and switched up pretty quick.
What the
Diddy
fuck?
stayed in character almost the entire time, which makes this pretty funny. Diddy gave him a hug but checked him, saying he was lucky.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah.
Now look, all of P. Diddy's bodyguards, all 5 of them standing around. He never broke character.
You nigga. Yeah, him. Just like I said.
I think he was drunk.
Yeah.
You're a clown. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
Look at that. Look at that. P. Diddy's entourage even has the other co-conspirators' masks on from the beginning of the movie. You guys remember that? Heath Ledger's Joker?
Damn.
That's the henchmen's.
You don't like me? Then motherfucker get to it, nigga. If you don't
He's
like
on
me,
drugs.
you motherfucking front, get to it, bitch.
He is
Sounds to me like a Heath Ledger
110%.
painted P.
Pause
Diddy.
that. Pause that. We'll bring it back up because.
What's up, Birdman? What's up?
All right, we're gonna fucking.
That wasn't the video I wanted to show you.
But yo, in that video,
that's crazy.
Diddy,
That's offsetting. Hang on.
In that video, Diddy is 1,000,000% on drugs. Definitely coke, maybe some Molly, ecstasy.
He might have been drunk and on perk 30s that night. Maybe.
No, he's not drunk and on perk 30s. He's on like some trippy shit, bro. If he's dressing up like Heath Ledger Joker and pretending to be in character, he's on some like trippy shit, some Molly, some ecstasy. I don't think he's all just coked out. I think he's on some trippy psychedelics, maybe. Maybe he has, I don't know, mushrooms. What was that movie P. Diddy was in where they're petting the furry wall or something? Russell.
It was like one of those damn.
Get him to the Greek. Him to the
movies.
Greek movie. P. Diddy's in that movie.
Yeah, I like that song. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's doing all these crazy mixed drugs in that. He says he smoked a joint. He goes, "Oh, what's a Jeffries? Oh, I'll smoke a Jeffries." He's like, it's coke, crack, Suboxone, heroin, a little bit of meth. It's like, damn. So even in the movies, P. Diddy is portraying like a drugging rich millionaire who's out there just doing and giving drugs to all those around him, which I'll tell you what, if I was hanging around P. Diddy back in the day, I'd be all for getting the free drugs, but then P. Diddy's going to come to collect, and that's where you got to go. It's like leaving a Snickers bar on the jail cell bed. P. Diddy giving you free drugs. You can't accept those free drugs. If you accept free drugs from Diddy, you're basically accepting that, hey, whatever happens, Diddy.
Yeah. You want to feel how good this feels? Hey.
All right. I'll pull it back up.
Bird,
play. Let's see if he's on. I say he's on Molly or something.
Hold on. I mean, you say the Birdman. Hold on. Play this Birdman.
You're gonna die, and I'm gonna fucking laugh when you die, you old cunt.
Aaron, stop fucking the furry wolf. Hey, shouldn't somebody stop this? Feel how good this feels? I'm gonna cover the whole outside of my house in this material. Come back here.
All right, stop. You gave me a strike. Yo. Yeah, that was in Petting the Furry Wall. So even in the movies, he's portraying like a crazy weirdo, partially gay party animal who's doing and handing out drugs to try to bang you. Essentially, he's out there handing out drugs so he can try to fuck him. Like in the movies that he's portraying, and in real life, he's known to hand out ecstasy, coke, and be like, "Oh, you want to party with Diddy? You want to party with Daddy?" Like, it's just some weird.
I got
shit
the actual. Look, I have the actual video. You want to pull it up real quick?
Yeah, pull it.
Play this.
All right.
Tyler, the Creator! It's gonna be a glorious night when you bump into Tyler, the Creator. Let's go.
Look at that.
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world.
Even Tyler's like, what the fuck, man?
He looks beautiful. Beautiful.
You're on drugs, man.
This is
Look.
top tier. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car. Even Tyler, the Creator, was like beside himself. He was like, damn, Diddy, you enjoying yourself a little bit too much, is you not?
Yo, it's come to the point where anytime I watch a video with Diddy in it, like right there, Tyler, the Creator's in the video, like, all right, now I'm thinking like Tyler, the Creator, like Diddy probably banged Tyler, the Creator that night. You know what I mean? Every time I see him, he's like hanging out scenarios. Like Diddy's trying to fuck all these dudes he's hanging out with, and he succeeds. He banged Meek Mills. He's banged Usher. He's been banging Usher since he was a kid. Weirdo shit going on.
Chris Cross. He's banged the little boy, little Bow Wow, maybe. This is all speculative, whatever to say.
His ex-wife used to beat the shit out of his ex-wife, who was really controlling. He's got a bunch of ex-wives. Did he and J-Lo get married? Or?
Hey, what do you think, Birdman, about the whole Cassie scandal? I mean, that was flattened in 3 days with money. I mean, what do you think?
It was the payout there, but according to Cassidy, that Diddy would hire prostitutes.
What did she say?
Diddy was hiring prostitutes. Cassidy's allegation was that Diddy was hiring male prostitutes to bang her while Diddy watched them and jerked off and
filmed and shit. Yeah, what a weirdo. What a fudgy.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that's like Cassie was going to do a tell-all. Like, no, what it was she was suing his ass.
How much is there?
I'm suing you for this fucking rape ass shit. And he goes, "Nah, we'll settle out of court. Name your price." His lawyer got with her lawyer and they said, "Name a price." And that was it. Okay. Now the fact that Cassie and them settled, the fact that Cassie's camp settled on that so quick, just like he settled so quick, it makes it look true, does it not?
It's 100% innocent.
If I was innocent of some horrendous allegations, there would not be no amount of money on planet Earth that I had to give you to shut you up and go away. No, I would take that money and say, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
But how far does this go back? Listen to this. If Diddy's banging everyone that he's hanging out with, partying and being rich, how far does this go back? Do you think Diddy used to like try to bang Biggie?
Man, who knows?
He tried banging Mace?
Man, please don't make me envision the thought of Biggie getting torched by P. Diddy. That's like the most terrible mental imagination, Birdman.
Do you think it happened? Yes or no? If you had to bet on it.
Biggie was too gangster. He would have punched the fuck out of B. Diddy over that shit.
Do you think Diddy was? I don't think Diddy was hardcore into the fruity shit back then like he is now. I think it's like developed into its own.
No, I don't think it's so much as a New York rap scene music thing. I think that's more of a Hollywood insider backdoor thing.
Yeah, like, so once he went from New York,
the getting fucked in the ass don't come till later on down the road. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's not due to like something he put forth. It's something that you become a part of. Like they say Hollywood. Think about those poor child actors, the Feldmans.
So I think he's caught up in that shit. I think that's why Homeland Security is involved.
That shit is very much believably true, I feel like, because it happens apparently like all these mainstream sickos, the Epsteins, the rape islands, all that, like, my brain, I don't even want to like deal with that. I can't process that.
Diddy was in the mix with all that. Diddy was in the mix with all that shit.
It's terrible, you know, like.
Yeah,
if he is, he wouldn't be getting called out from the police.
Fuck, and that is a fact. Diddy is fruity as they come, bro. Like I said, he's out there with Meek Mills, Usher. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on.
Here's the problem.
Gene Deal snitched on for a bunch of other ones. These weird hotel parties. He would throw these weird hotel parties, and like dudes would be in the back room with Diddy, all fucked up on drugs, drinking champagne in the back room with Diddy, trying to get their career a little boost, try to get that record deal signed.
Here's two things that doesn't help the situation. If I hear allegations of that out of you, but then again, I'm also simultaneously seeing things like your multiple homes are getting raided at once by the federal government over some very serious
about
shit. Then my brain's going to have to put 2 and 2 together. I mean, I hate to hear it. It's bad news, but that's some fucked shit, man. I hate this world we live in, guys.
Everything just says that he got raided, but it's nothing. There's no real update, I mean, at least not on YouTube. Let me check, like,
then he fucking belongs behind bars. Like, seriously, enough's enough. How much more do we need to hear? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
He's so rich that he's in there with all these other creep weirdos, and that's the problem. They run the country. These
they fucking
weirdos that be doing weird shit to kids. They
busted out R. Kelly. You see the fate of R. Kelly. They would have did that shit to what's his name had he not died. Everybody, it's just unfortunate. Everybody that's involved with this.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt you, Cree. I found Diddy's seen on video pacing around Miami airport after raid. So he has been seen pacing around the Miami airport. I'm going to say he's on cocaine.
He's
if
in Florida
Miami.
right now, huh?
Hey, if Diddy's in Miami,
All
he's
right,
got 3 houses raided, you're definitely doing coke. If I'm Diddy, I'm definitely like, hey, call the Colombians.
You
Let's
better
get some
believe
fucking-
he's involved in some shit. Thank you.
He's pacing.
You know what? Is the next video about to come out in the next 5 minutes about he's arrested? He's apprehended for questioning?
I mean, he's pacing around the Miami airport. So I guess, I mean, if the paparazzi can find him.
He was finna leave the country. He was fixing to leave the country and he got caught.
Oh, at the Miami airport.
Paparazzi. He was in the midst of trying. As soon as he heard them houses got raided an hour or 2 ago, his ass had already.
Here he is pacing.
Passport. Look at that. Look at that.
All coked out.
He was finna run to India, motherfucker. You know, that's what
Where you
Reverend
going,
Run did.
Where are you going, Diddy? Suge Knight's been waiting for Diddy.
Hey, Birdman,
Suge
you ever
Knight
heard of
said in
that?
his podcast he's been waiting for Diddy.
Did you ever hear about that, Birdman?
What?
One of the guys from Run DMC, I think it's Reverend Run, he had some allegations of some serious shit coming up on him. You know what he did? He sold all of his properties and fled to India where there's no extradition.
Did you see that comment I just highlighted, Cree?
That motherfucker, he is fucking, he ran.
Cree, read that comment right there by Max Stone. This shit is gold right here.
I bet R. Kelly is singing songs to people's moms on the phone in jail for smokes right now. I very much believe that. Yes, Mr. Max.
110%.
You don't think R. Kelly's doing drops for money in there?
He's definitely doing songs like, yo, can you sing this song to my girl?
Yeah. Oh, a guard wants an autograph? $50. Okay, boom. That's commissary for a week.
Who's gonna want an R. Kelly autograph right now, though? Is that valuable? Is that a commodity? I wouldn't want to get caught with an R. Kelly autograph. Who's weirder, R. Kelly or P. Diddy?
Fucking both of them are equally awesomely bad. Like, I don't know at this point because P. Diddy's been getting away with it for so long.
I think
it's
Diddy's
more
worse.
treacherous. I feel like it's worse. But R. Kelly wasn't no better. Like, not even on a scale to like alleviate.
Oh yeah, Max Stone. Yo,
like
Max
they're
Stone,
both terrible people.
Yo, R. Kelly up in cell block C, up in the penitentiary out there. Give me a little toot toot, give me a little beep beep. It's the remix to ignition coming hot and fresh out the kitchen. He out there singing for Newports, but probably singing for Suboxones. That's what he used to get into jail up in Worcester. They'd sneak in Suboxone strips, and I could picture R. Kelly doing a couple of songs for some Suboxone strips. Oh shit, Cree.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I lost you there. All right, I thought did
sorry,
my
I'm
singing
just throwing
terrify
out a
you?
text
My
to
R.
all
Kelly
these
rendition. I apologize to everybody watching.
I had to shoot a text out.
Oh yeah, the side hustle's for real. So he's in there definitely side hustling songs.
So what do you make of all shit, Birdman? I mean, how do you feel about this?
I think Diddy is weird. I think Diddy is weirder than R. Kelly, and that's not to say R. Kelly isn't as weird as they come. But what I'm saying is that Diddy
Are you fixing to swear off P. Diddy merchandise forever?
I think Diddy has more skeletons in his closet than R. Kelly. Like I think they know about all the R. Kelly's want. You know, I think there's lots of skeletons up for a 30-year run of treachery, murder, trafficking, rape, you name it. This video is demonetized for all the words I just said, but we keep it real here on Birdman Drug Stories. And these are things that P. Diddy is now being hemmed up on. These are things he's been accused of for 30 years. Think about it. Is there a major crime that Diddy has not been accused of doing?
Can I pull up a video real quick?
Huh?
Can I pull up a video really quick?
Yeah, pull it up.
The most memorable one. And you know what? I think Suge Knight was right. He really was. Check it out, guys. Play it, Birdman.
All right, let's pull this shit up. Yeah, I love me some Suge Knight. Hell yeah, I love me some Suge Knight. Add to the stage. We got Suge. Yo, I love this shit. Dancing.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Defo family on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
All up in the background.
I'd like to tell Tupac keep his
dancing all in the videos.
Guards up. We ride with him.
Dancing. Come with Death Row.
And one other thing I'd like to say, any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all
dancing.
on the record, dancing.
Come to death row, Birdman. Come to death row.
All up in if you don't want your executive producer trying to give you ecstasy and try to seduce you and pay you for promotions at Bad Boy Records, come to death row.
Come to Birdman Drug Stories Records.
Go to Birdman Drug Stories, Yo, Diddy is out. All right, so Diddy, I think, is way weirder than R. Kelly. I think that's a no-brainer. At this point, I think Diddy has so many skeletons that are yet to come out of the closet. And I think R. Kelly's are already out. So Diddy, I think, is one of the worst human beings and celebrities I've ever met. I hate Diddy, I've been hating him. I'm a Tupac fan. I know he was in on getting him killed. Not only that, now he's doing the weird shit with the kids and the pedophile shit. Like, I mean, Diddy has gone from bad to worse. He's like one of the most evil people like on the planet.
I really started hating Diddy from the point where he did that collab with Robert Plant with the Godzilla soundtrack. Oh my God. That's when he became enemy number one.
No, what I don't like either is I don't like how Snoop Dogg was cool with Diddy after Tupac died. He was out there like, yeah, me and Diddy are cool now. I didn't agree with that. That was a punk move by Snoop Dogg, and he shouldn't have did that.
You better fucking believe P. Diddy has something to do with Tupac's death. I don't care what. It's going to come out, guys. I promise.
He offered $1 million for the Tupac killing, and Keefe D made it happen that night. He was trying to collect, and they paid off his other boy.
Keefe D's dry snitch, man. He dry snitched like a motherfucker.
He snitched on himself, and now he's doing the rest of his life in jail. He's a moron.
Yeah,
we did the Keefe D video when that happened too.
Yeah,
it
was really good.
I think that Keefe D and now Diddy, like all these things are coming to light. Everybody's going down.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, Birdman. That's all.
Yeah, that's right. That's all I got about that. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin used to say back in the day, and that's all I got to say about that.
On Birdman Drug Stories.
Yo, I don't wish jail on any man, but on P. Diddy, I'll be glad when he does some time because he deserves. He's been getting away with shit his whole life. He's been a scumbag his whole life. There's thousands of stories about how big of a weirdo and scumbag and dirtbag he is, where it's like, how are you still rich and famous? You deserve some bad things to come your way. And I think it's you see him pacing around the Miami airport. He is about to go down. I think this will be the end of Diddy.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be hearing new reports here real soon, B-man.
He ain't coming back from this shit. Things are going to come to light, and he's not getting out of it. I don't think he's getting out of this shit. I think he's finally smoked.
Yeah. What's in the dark will now come to light, unfortunately. So
Tupac up in heaven looking down like, yeah, fuck Diddy.
Fuck.
Tupac hated Diddy. They had some altercations, too. When Tupac was still alive. Diddy was terrified of Tupac. He was deathly scared of Tupac. That's why he had him clipped.
Yeah, I think P. Diddy was responsible for engineering this rapper death thing because even though Tupac's was an unrelated incident, the way B.I.G., I think B.I.G.'s murder was more prestigiously accomplished more than what people speculate over the conspiracy of Tupac's death.
Diddy's the one that had Biggie out there.
We can prove Tupac's was over a matter or another. We still can't prove Biggie's killer. For all we know, P. Diddy had that set up. He seen and followed the Tupac formula.
Biggie go out there, and he was walking he had a cane and a walker or something because he's some type of injury.
He was
he didn't want to go to L.A. yet. He thought it was too soon to go to L.A. And Diddy
people were telling him. B.I.G. said this. He said, They warned him. They said, oh, you got some tour opportunities coming up on the West Coast. They said, we don't advise you to go. B.I.G. said, dude, if I don't go, I'll look like pussy. And you know what? The reason why they're saying that is over the reason that's not true. I need to go to show face and just prove that this is not true about what's going on with Tupac. And so I think B.I.G. wholeheartedly, willingly went out there to prove a point that this wasn't about that. And it's still succumb to what it really
I've seen some interviews
was thought out to be.
I think you're wrong because I've seen some interviews about that.
I think B.I.G.'s murder was more engineered. His hit was more engineered than Tupac's. We can prove it. We have living witnesses to Tupac's testimony of murder. We don't of BIG's, right?
I think Diddy had a hand in all that shit. I think Diddy had a hand in both of them.
Yeah, he may have sat back. He may have sat back and engineered. He might have put certain plays in a position to where it fell that way. But once Tupac was out of the way first, all the pressure fell on Biggie. And you see, he was the next up in line to go. Next up in line. It had to happen. It was too faux pas for the sound of it. Like, it was engineered because there was no internet back then. It was easier to get away with planting tabloid news. And
do you remember that show that he was on MTV where he had Making the Band and he had that whole band?
They were friends.
Ness,
B.I.G. and Tupac were friends, for God's sake. And they both died from two separate reasons.
Well, Diddy had that show on MTV, Making the Band, and he left all those dudes for dead. Ness, Dylon, they had a whole crew. Remember they had the reality show about it, and after that show was over, Diddy left all their careers for dead. He didn't give a fuck. He was just trying.
Nobody talks about B.I.G.'s murder. They talk about Tupac's more, and we already know Tupac's murder. So how come we don't cover B.I.G's? Because it was covered up. There's not enough evidence.
It was covered up way better
to throw extra light on it to say, hey, extra investigation applied. The formula followed the way it fell, is what I can say, I guess.
Well, you do dirt, eventually it's going to come back and get you, whether it's in the drug life, the street life, and it seems like Diddy is both in the drug life and in the street life. Not only that, he's gone way overboard with shenanigans. To recap, we have Homeland Security raiding Diddy's houses. He was last seen at the Miami airport pacing around like a crazy person, probably all coked out trying to leave the country. So how's it going to turn out for Diddy? I'm hoping not well. Fuck Diddy. West Side till we die.
We're going to find out soon.
Yeah. Fuck Diddy.
All right, Birdman. Shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck P. Diddy. He's going to be eating jail food by tomorrow morning.
I don't know. He's really rich, man. I don't know. How come there's pictures of him pacing around the Miami airport, but the cops aren't arresting him? I mean, if I had all my houses raided, the next picture would be me getting arrested at the airport.
I'm sure they swarmed in 5 minutes after that photo was released.
Yeah, I wonder what the charge. I'm gonna investigate this shit more. We might do a follow up because I'm wondering, what the charges are. He says Diddy gonna stay free. I hope not. That dude's probably. He's one of the most deserving people to go to jail on planet Earth would be Diddy.
Diddy's so rich. He's a billionaire next to Jay-Z and them. He might get out of it, guys. He might get out of it. Just
money talks, bullshit walks. You pay off a judge, you can walk off scot-free.
Yeah.
Say
I'm too rich to be jailed.
Well, everybody knows Diddy's guilty. If you don't know that Diddy's guilty on most of this shit, you gotta question your own sanity. He's guilty on all this shit. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be eating gourmet food behind jail. Okay.
He's lucky to have made it as long as he did, and I'll be glad when his fucking run is over. Fuck Diddy. I'm out.
Yeah.